5 Entropiq players on the way now, and they may have a focus on CT, as we can see that jungle and stairs has been smoked, but not this area. Zywu and Kyojin, however, gonna hold things down for the time. Big bomb's been spotted, and there's not much answer from Entropiq just yet, losing all the players.
Yeah, so far not too much to work with for Entropiq, so they are going to press the big red abort button thing here. Although that's a close one. Nickelback almost finding the kill there on to Zywu. And if Zywu had missed that, I think that would have solved the rotation. However, Krads, they know what's up now, and there we go. Not really all that much that Krads able to do. So
towards B with no grenades, so he may look for a rotation towards short later on. They're going for those dry peaks. Zywu gets taken out. Kyojin's on an island now. Apex, I don't know if he can get there in time. Kyojin, he needs to, ideally. Looking for that second one, he finds it as well. Bomb drops at his feet. He has delayed, and now Apex has some angles.
The plant, is it open to him? Oh, some free spray. Does get dinged somehow. Doesn't go down. Doesn't get the kill on the planter either. Apex now under a lot of pressure, and Shox is not here just yet, so Shox can't capitalize.
Allowed the bomb to get planted, and Entropiq will be on the board early. Round number 3, and they're proving successful already. Vitality early, and they look to respond to that, the French squad. As we can see, there is an aggressive play, trying to catch these players as they're throwing grenades. So far, so good for Vitality. 2 kills, 1 dropped. Shox will fall back, so they can't tie the numbers up. That's going to handicap Entropiq early.
Yeah, and it really sucks for Entropiq, because one thing you'd want to do in a moment like that is take parts of the map where those players are not, and they were not ready for this. They weren't in a position to do that. Krad is going to spot Apex on catwalk. Nice trade coming in from Shox. They've got to take Shox down. That's a big frag from Forrester. That opens up the round now. A minute to go. They have the bomb. They've got loads of time and space to work with, but they're going to go quickly in towards the A site. Kyojin holds it down. 8 points of health remaining. And here goes Forrester for that late trade.
He may be seen on the kill feed going back in towards the jungle position. Shift walking, that's a great gap for Forrest. I'm not sure if he found anything from it, but he certainly got the sound cues. He's going to be quick, and he's going to be straight on the head again. 13 HP. So this could be very painful for Entropiq indeed. There is some spray though. Zywu's got to choose the right time to go in. So Kyojin's been dropped. Shox now, the trigger discipline, waiting to get the multi-frag there, but he's got to take out Lackey before he starts planting the bomb. Lackey just checking the smoke there quietly. Down goes the bomb. Nickelback's got terrible range now with the MAC-10. Still getting a kill onto Masuta, however, and there's an instant trade for the final frag. He has 2 players behind him, though, further back on the A-bomb site. There's Lackey, and there's Nickelback as well. Bomb at his feet, and he's able to fall away as well. I mean, you have to expect to die at some point, but he just falls back for free.
On every single entrance, so it's going to be very difficult to get in. Krad, it's a nice spray down, doesn't take any damage really in return, so that might afford opportunity here for Entropiq. Given that Vitality are fully rotated essentially towards this A site, and Krad will make his way through connector. And again, we'll have to hit a series of excellent shots. And oh, well, it's starting to happen. 2 versus 2 now, in spite of all of the early success here for Vitality.
Yeah, and that's the bomb that Vitality can see. They've got complete tunnel vision on that bomb. There's a flashbang. They're lining up for Krad. Beautiful outmaneuvering from Entropiq. They left it.
He does have now the attention of Shox also, but just the M4's tapping away. Entropiq will be making their way across here, and so far it's not working out too well. The defense is finding its frags, and now it's just Forrester left, and it's not too much to be done with that MAC-10.
I love that duel that Shox had with the second last player, just jiggling, making him dance a little.
So convincingly.
Yeah. Really got to try and take the fight as best you can. Zywu misses a flick top mid. That's a big win for Entropiq. Moving very quickly towards the A-bomb site now, and they're going to go straight through connector with that second kill onto Shox. Well, that is quite the response from Entropiq. You've got to land your shots. The last series we did with Zywu, he started pretty cold on the first map, and you do wonder now if that's going to be the case here as well. And with all that presence seen on the kill cam, taking more risks on A ramp, getting a kill on the A bomb. Zywu will be going for the AWP again. There are the flicks we're looking for. So what he chooses to do now, Kyojin holding down that ramp position, and we've seen those fast plays, saw it in the round prior, he's expecting it now, looking towards the smokes, but there's a lot of Entropiq players trying to make risky plays now, and another one spotted by Zywu, reading how they will respond and dealing with it. Now Elliot needs to activate. 1 kill so far.
Looks to be likely very good for this. Oh dear. Unfortunate.
Double AWP.
Takes it mid, and you know what? They find an even bigger kill. And now Zywu is going to be angry. He's going to pick off one. Shox as well getting into the action. Both pickups will make life very difficult now for Entropiq. They're trying to get into this A site, but they're being utterly denied. Oh. Timing still works out, moves into the crossfire. Good effort from Crad. I feel like a round is always alive when Crad is.
Towards this B bomb site. An exchange of utility though. We can see Lackey creeping close. Continuing to pursue now. He's going to try and make his way in. Get stuck in the window though. Isolated fights for Masuta, and this round is not going to go the way of Entropiq surely. 2 versus 4. Forrester with 8 HP. Would be a miracle to make something from this. Not quite looking like chicken salad right now.
I don't know what that means.
Some people will. Sometimes you've got to make chicken salad from chicken poop, let's say, to replace a different word, Dan. T ramp, and there's a lot of info at T ramp as we can see 4 players moving. It's Kyojin's job to be Super Mario Brothers. Jump, take the crosshair away to allow his teammates to at least trade, and that will happen. Alien looking fast, looking sharp from jungle, trying to plant a bomb. Got to come off it. The one tap from Zywu. P250, of course. 1 versus 3 now as Apex is lost. Surely he heard that. Maybe he thought it was short. Looking for the second player now, just playing off the information. Nickelback is going to feel a bit scared, but Elian's here. He was fast on the first shot, fast on the second one as well.
Vitality have a lurk as well in mid. Shocks on the Mac-10. They are periodically checking for this, but the timing's not going to work out for them. Shocks there doing the damage, and it's going to be very nasty from Shocks. The jump Mac-10. Yikes.
He has to be so patient to lurk for that long, only emerging once they stop looking for him, because obviously the urgency is rising to a point where they have to deal with the players on the site, but they know it's going to be no surprise in under the window. He should know exactly what that is.
Oh dear.
He's been deleted in mid, and Zywu's going to find Crad on the ramp, maybe seeing a leg or something. Elian's got the main heavy artillery here with the Org, trying to get that kill, but forced further and further back. Well, Masuta's been fragged at the very least. We may see a smoke push here. Forrester with the CZ, we dropped in CT spawn. That leaves 3. Nickelback with a silenced and 4, and Elian with that Org. Now, they may end up losing everything here, but they are going to make a play. Elian's got a pop flash, and here it comes. But Kyojin's going to see this just before. Get one and some information. 2v2, no kit on the remaining players. They are pursuing it, though. You can see Zywu now. He's going to get a nasty frag from that sandwich position. And there goes the last one. They've just seen each other. They've got a half a second to reposition now as the push is coming through. More flashes, and Lackey's trying to find something. Forrester cleaning up, though. 2 so far. Shock's looking to swing on him. Nickelback, could he be here in time? Forrester still holding down from that bench position.
Lots of good damage done, though, by Entropiq. A 2 versus 2. Elian takes down Apex, and Zywu caught in the open. And that's going to be the frag for Crad. 10 to 10, Entropiq are going to make it working. Elian shouldn't be able to get a free shot here. There's the flash. He's on the angle still. He's actually going to land it against Zywu. Can he get another one? That would be massive here for Elian. The jiggle, the peek, the tease comes through, and Elian has to fall back.
Crad forced forward, but how about that for a result? The bomb spotted. Forrester creeping forward now. They know where he is with that kill on Masuta. Trying to hold these off angles, catching Shocks off guard as well. Just when he thought it was safe to look down, he is taken down. Apex has to go for this plant. Elian trying to get him off it, but will land a kill afterwards, and Entropiq will take the lead 11 to 10.
So far, so impressed by him. Fast movement from Vitality, as you can see, right up A ramp, going for a fast A place. Helped them before, but this time it's looking at more contested as Entropiq hold.
Apex, didn't get the sound cues in time, and there's more opportunity now for Entropiq. 4 versus 2. Vitality really need a bomb plant now. It may help them buy in the next round. Apex, Kyojin looking for a second one. Only getting one though, he's alone now. But not for long, he'll soon join his teammates in the afterlife in this round.
There are a lot of smokes.
Nice shot from Crad. We see plenty of bells being rung, and maybe there's opportunity with that kill from Nickelback. That's quite the gap in the smoke, however. I think there's still 2 more flashes here, actually, for Vitality, so Crad has to be careful, but Zywu is ready. And they can't make it easy. Footsteps heard from Forrester. There's that final flashbang. He's ready for it, though. And now comes the retake. Elian from Connector. Shocks waiting for it to go too far. Going straight into it, though. Punctured in the chest, leaving Apex with a CZ versus 3. Doing his best to squeeze some more damage in. but it will be another round for Entropiq.
So Lurk Smoke going through instead from Apex to try to make up for that. They're going to try to force their way in here, but it's going to be very difficult. Entropiq are ready for this.
How on earth has Apex found a kill there? I don't know, but they're still not at the advantage Vitality, as Shox and Masuta have been lost. One of them lurking in the B apartments, and it's a full rotation from Entropiq. With that lurker, they know what's happening. A clean shot from Apex. He's been so dangerous. Well-timed flashbang as Forrester rotates in towards CT spawn and eats it. That will slightly delay him, but now he's posting up some angles. That could be a juicy HE grenade for Kyojin, leaving him on 7 HP. He took all of that one. Lackey with a great angle, and these retakes for Entropiq continue to be strong. 2 versus 1. Apex looking for one more to take it to 12 for Vitality, and there it is, another headshot from Apex in the clutch, keeping Vitality in this, and Entropiq off game point. Come through once again from Vitality. Apex will be swinging to the top mid. Lackey can't see anything, blind, eyes closed by force.
Vitality could just be waiting in the B apartment still, or they've rotated. They're actually up mid. They can go up catwalk. There's so many options here for Vitality. But as they move up connector, great find from Masuta. Here comes the swing from Forrester with the AUG. He finds nothing. It's Nickelback though on the other end of connector. The bomb's behind the smoke, but Shox covers it, and that just leaves Alien in the 1 versus 5. Oh my god, great shot, but it's just too little too late. And that's 15 rounds on the board for Vitality and a broken economy. Oh, Nickelback. This is everything here. Oh, that's a big frag. Kyojin took down Krad, though.
That leaves the bomb carrier alone on the ramp, ZywOo. So Vitality started by holding every choke. A minute 10 now as they look to move in for a B split. There are no eyes in that mid position apart from Elian with connector. Will he find Masuta soon? Is he going to walk through the smoke?
And he only had a scout, he had to hit the headshot, doesn't find anything. And that's going to be the 2 versus 4 here. Entropiq's chances on map 1 look like they are diminishing rapidly, falling off a cliff here as it remains just with 2 players. But can Lackey find this one with the FAMAS? Absolutely not. Forrester, nice shot, able to find the wallbang there through the woods, but they know where he is. And he's been great so far, but Forrester has too much on his plate, and ZywOo will finish him off. And that's Vitality, a very hard-fought first on this pistol.
Seen Shox with some nice clips from there with a USP, maybe in a second half, but now it'll be Glocks and such, maybe a P250. Hold on a second. Get the body bags, because we've lost 3 Vitality players already. There is a P250 for Apex, almost tapping the Terminator theme at the beginning, but that might not help him so much.
With the P250, James.
Yeah, and certainly one way would be to just give that P250 some headshots, and there's the first one. They know Krad's on the left-hand side, but how can they isolate him? We can see Nickelback moving in for a double pick, but Shox already positioned for that. Just down to Shox now. Trying to get the reload in, squeezing as much as he can out of this little corner, but he can't make that fatal connection for Survive. As the man really, he's on that front horse with the flag in his hand, you know, for Vitality. So for me, I would pick Apex for the whole game.
Also far in this round, we're just going to see the cleanup slowly but surely. Most of the players have been spotted. ZywOo not going to find much there. Good checking actually by Krads. Wouldn't want to get caught there and drop a gun. And now it's just the last few players around Monster. Apex, they're going to go toward him. They're just going to take him down. They're not going to play, you know, super disciplined, force him to...
Elian's doing a lot of tagging, which is surely going to encourage Nickelback to swing, because that MP9 becomes very dangerous indeed. They're getting closer. Surely that swing's coming. The grenade's starting to stream in. Here he is now, but Shox has got other avenues of aggression to deal with, and he'll be eliminated by Forrester, leaving Apex alone. 1 versus 3. It's clutch time, looking for that transfer towards the bank, but not this time, not today. Forrester's here to keep it, spread the CTs out a bit more evenly at the very least. Some dry peaks from ZywOo, and that's the bomb on the radar immediately with 39 seconds left. It's a very long rotation. Krad's top of connector as well, so they can completely focus now on this B bomb site Entropiq. Vitality are in a lot of trouble with that smidgen of information.
Yeah, oh, it looks so labored here, so desperate. There's no time. There comes the flank through the door. This is going to be so tough. Kyojin and Masuta can barely get into the site before getting sprayed down. Entropiq, he does get tagged down to 31, but he gets a lot of information. And now, once again, Entropiq know exactly what's coming, and they're ready for this. Elian connects all the shots. ZywOo goes down as well, and of course, it was just a hero AK and the scout on Apex, and it comes up with nothing. 7-0. Entropiq are looking again.
There's a push into Monster, but Lackey is here alone. His teammates holding down short B for the time being, but he has to deliver, and he won't. Vitality now 5 versus 3 have taken most position. Elian, though, on the site. And now he's got his teammate to help him from short B, holding down angles towards Elian with even more. Zaiwu now 1 versus 1 as Forrester's been causing problems from short. HE grenades, but he's behind the pillar, Zaiwu. Avoids a flashbang and delivers that last kill. Vitality now on the scoreboard as well.
Wow. Okay, it took a lot for them to get there too. You know, they won that battle in the bathrooms, and I love the play from Krad. He was taking a risk, and I just love that they have the audaciousness to do that. Doesn't work out. Vitality go for the fast B rotate, and Entropiq, they still make that very close because they get pushed to the clutch scenarios where their individuals have...
Very pricey, man. It's like living in Switzerland.
Oh no! Oh, the trade comes through at the very least from Krad, but oh, this is crazy here. Krad gets another one, just catching Kyojin. Elian not knowing which way to look. Krad's still stuck here by Fountain, out there in the open, and he's going to get taken down. Apex finds it, and now it's just Forrester, but he's against 2 players somehow.
Don't think he has been. No, he hasn't at all. And his flank is going to be so fast. This is going to hurt somebody real bad.
Oh no. Oh no, Apex, just before he turns the corner. They've got the Mac-10 on Zaiwu here. They're going to go very fast indeed, into the B site. Lackey's there with the Phalanx totally blind, and Nickelback with the spray down gets 3 players. There's very little left here for Vitality to answer back.
Holding on for now, but with that kill, Shox has evened the numbers. Oh, he's leaving with the smoke though. And there's a smoke for Vitality to plant on the bomb site. There we go, and Nickelback's got a kill from up top and down. The bomb goes again. Shox trying to run for it, but it goes from bad to worse to terrible for Vitality in this round. Therefore, he has to fall back, so Krad's going to have to fight this one out. You can see Masuta is on the way, and the timing is beautiful for Entropiq. We've had small timing windows for either side. This time it works out from Elian. He's got no utility. Sometimes you want to put a smoke down between defaults and the long by wall to give you some more space, but he's got an AWP, and that'll be enough.
Yeah, great initial first shot. More to be had. Oh, that's insane from Elian! He's absolutely crushed the attack. Oh, those are some incredible shots from Elian. That did seem like a complete blind pre-fire, knowing like precisely how much space he had to move, and just it'll be difficult to retake this. Kyojin defending bank. That's a good opener from Kyojin. How do they do this now? They are very locked out of the site. Krad is really the only player that has vision into the site now.
And Nickelback's lurking in the toilets for the time being. They may lose everything here. Krad.
69.
He's just in the middle of the site now, but eventually he will be eliminated. Nickelback and Lackey trying to do what they can. Nickelback now 1 versus 2. Bomb's pretty ticked, and they'll deny him the opportunity to get those kills. Zaiwu dancing around Optimus and just not allowing him to find it. He could defuse a bomb now. Maybe it's too late. Masuta didn't have the angles. Surely he would have got there in 5 seconds though, and that will be a 4th round for Vitality. Who missed what? Towards the A bomb site. Elian is here with a scope, looking to make a connection. He's got a rotation coming through from Lackey. Only the scout though, and down he goes. But the MP9 could be enough. 16 seconds to plant this bomb. Trying to focus on Zaiwu. But now where do they plant it for CT? Do they plant it for toilets? They go for the latter. There's no cover. Krad has caused problems now. 2 on 2. Someone's got to plant, someone's got to cover, and the cover's gone as well.
Now it's down to Shox in the 1v2. He's going to find the first player. There's one more to go. Shox can't get it done. It's Krad. Krad nails Shox.
He's playing it a little different. We can see that Apex is creeping towards the A bomb site with the Galil. Be somewhat of a stranger to him. Rings the bell, but doesn't get the kill there. Lackey playing the trigger discipline. He knows one's in the water. Looking for Zaiwu. Down goes the bomb. There's all the information. 5 versus 2. Surely this goes from bad to worse. Shox playing an off angle. He's relying on Masuta to make something of this round from his position, but he doesn't really have position. And down he goes. Shox and a Deagle now. 1 versus 5 made 4 as Lackey's the first to go, but Shox will be the second, meaning Entropiq take 11 rounds from their CT half versus Vitality.
Wondering what's happened. Forrest has been left as the lurk. Oh, goes down though. Opportunity now for Vitality.
He's got 2 flashes as well, which can go in front of this pillar, which can allow his teammates to swing just like that. very common flashbang, but Apex still has his angle, and that bomb still needs to get planted. Second flash will take him off of it. They've got to get the bomb planted at the very least. Nickel on the site for now, but Masuta is facing on short, which is going to make things harder. Even harder with Zaiwu getting a kill, and Masuta leaving Elian. One man to do it all. Can't do it.
Now, this is quite a common spot that Shox is in.
Ooh.
Oh. The Silence M4, you get some free spam, really, because the traces can't be seen. There are no traces with the Silence M4. Oh, no. Elian gets destroyed. Very well done here by Vitality. Nickelback, what you got? You said he was one of the players to focus on. He has had a great game so far.
Yeah, especially on the CT side, but now we've switched sides.
Party as well, and they try to shut down sewers, but Forest has found something with the AK. That's insane. They'd mollied all over sewers, but Forest is still there with the pick.
There should be some sound cues for Zaiwu. Oh, he gets his barrung immediately by the Tech9. He's got 5 HP. He's in trouble. Misses the shot, and that's an AWP lost as well. We've got man on the A bomb site. Man like Lackey with the bomb. Apex showing some presence. He's got a flash and a smoke as well, so there is some chance. Looking for a little jump to try and find Krad. Down 17 HP now, smoke on the bomb. Kyojin going around the wrong side. Nice headshot, but there's no way. Surely he can't defuse this. Down to 15 now. Desperation. 3 seconds, and he will be executed by Forrester. You started to wonder, but not for long.
I mean, I would say it's fortified, even if I was here alone. And there he goes, picks up the first one.
Yeah, the team flash didn't help. Oh, Apex got to be careful now. Spots Krad just about, and he has no idea where to look, completely blind. And they are getting pulled apart. 499 HP Vitality secure that round.
Oh, that's a big nade. And into Shox they go. Should be an easy cleanup here for him. Indeed. Now comes the USP to finish off the rest. He's got a teammate there as well, but Shox will pick up the ace. Nice, tidy little ace there. It's been the case that Entropiq can take full advantage, and then we see them in the mid-round getting control here. Here comes the boost. Oh, there you go. Forrester finds one onto Masuta. Kyojin now down to 50 health. And it's really looking very...
Are they going for the late rotation? I think they might be, but they're going to have to run into Zaiwu, and he's got some position at least. 15 seconds. This is a big risk, but maybe the numbers work out. A flashbang to try and do what he can. Spots Lackey immediately, but that's a frag he really had to hit now. Going around the side, almost pulling the trigger there. He'll survive the grenade. The bomb is planted. 3 versus 2. Things turn in Entropiq's favor. Apex and Shox now versus 3. Very difficult spot. Not being given anything for free. Spots the elbow, but he's got to be real careful. Down goes Apex. Shox will be soon to follow. A game point for Entropiq now. But ready maybe another scenario entirely. Well, they're prepared, but they need to get these kills, and that's a great way to start. But there's a trade from Forest, so you can see them going deeper, which is limiting the angles that they can hold and support each other as well. But maybe there's a chance. Kyojin has a lot of red players on this side, and Shox, how's he found his flank again? Choosing the right time to creep through. Kyojin still alive, and there's 2. Exactly what they needed when the chips are down. 3 players alive. AKs to be collected. Vitality 4 rounds away from overtime in this second map.
They have a window. There's a quick smoke. They're beyond the smoke there. Towards Monster, they're going to go through. They're going to take down Kyojin. One more player traded out. Forrester picks it up. Apex drops back in late. Zaiwu's in the action as well, dropping another player. Apex fighting for the site, and he's going to do a great job. But Elian, last player standing. There's the flick to Zaiwu, but he's the one that takes the damage. Now against 2 players with very limited time. Forced to plant.
Oh, he's gone. He's out of here. We've got double grenades coming through to secure it in the safest way for Vitality.
Zaiwu hasn't been in connector very much. I think this might be the first time we've seen him here with an AWP. Oh, no way. Krad, how have you done that to him?
It's a great read. What does he make of the smoke grenade? He would have heard the Molotovs towards short B earlier. There was a big priority towards short B from Vitality, so that's a huge spray from Krad. Punishing Zaiwu's attempt to rotate. I would imagine he was trying to get back towards the A bomb site safely. but he's been denied, and Apex has to deliver. He's not able to do so. Shox has him lining up for him, but he is completely outnumbered, and down he goes. 4 versus 2 now, and there's a minute on the clock for Entropiq. This is not as urgent for them as it is for Vitality.
Yeah, you're totally right. They don't have to rush this. Both players on the A side. There goes Masuta. He's done critical damage. Oh no! Masuta's killing everybody. It's just Elian left to clutch this for the team. Entropiq, they have to close in here, and they do it, Elian! He's picked up the second map for Entropiq. What a finish from them. It was in question because of the sheer class.
All quiet on the Dust 2 front. Many players in lower tunnel, and ZywOo is waiting. Apex is baiting, and ZywOo is eliminating. He picked up the bomb as well. That's very nice through the doors. You're not trying to shut those doors down. Lackey showing some of his rear end, which isn't going to get him a kill, that's for sure. Elian and Lackey combined with less than 20 HP. A great start for Vitality on the defensive side against a very aggressive Entropiq team.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to really get much done here, especially with the bomb locked out of their control. Elian with the PT-50, unable to find any damage there, so it's looking like it might be a clean sheet. Those Kevlars, they're in the round still.
Oh, we're still in the round?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was a bit worried about that cutaway. I'm like, ah.
All right, well, hey, apologies, but ZywOo, he's got that sideways Molotov pretty consistent, but it's still, there'll be 2 Ts making their way out. Apex trying to do what he can to hold on to the position. He's got a lot of help as well, man. There are a lot of Entropiq players who are still trying to do this. Molotovs towards blue, but there are more pressing problems. Not for long, however. Nickelback taken down, leaving it 2 versus 1 in favor of Vitality. A scout remains, but there are rifles to collect. Look at all those X's. But he makes it to the sights anyway. We can see Masuta has made his way towards long, which is interesting considering he's got the MP9. He has found an AK-47 though, so that's pretty good for him. Apex showing presence in the meantime. Isolating the fights though, Elian. 1 versus 1 now. Can peek with the flashbang. And he still has the off angle on the right-hand side, won't need it. He'll just swing out on Apex and win the round with confidence in that 1 versus 2. Otherwise, your retake is going to be very hard indeed.
Ooh, very important one there, and Vitality will actually have lots of players in position, but they're out there in the open. Nice shot from ZywOo for the cover. Another one from ZywOo, just in his stride. So easy for him, and now Elian at 1 versus 4 with the AWP, stuck by the car position. Bomb lost on crossover. They are swarming him. Elian able to use the smokes to isolate Jules, but ZywOo can't be denied. Taking every single kill, gets the ace. ZywOo has 13 kills already now. It's only round 5, James.
Yeah, that's not good. Again, one of the best players in the world, peaking in the 3rd map of the series to make it to Stockholm, to the live audience, to the sold-out crowd if they get as far as the weekend. It's not promising for Entropiq, that is for sure.
It's actually quite interesting because only 2 players have 0 kills as well on Vitality. It's quite amusing. But we'll see the long take coming through here from Nickelback and Elian. Only the pistols. Can they get a kill? Not likely, although Elian will pick that one up. So that's something at least. And there's an M4. If he can somehow extract an extra kill out of this, that would be fantastic. Needs a reload though. Only 5 bullets there, I think.
The old fake flashbang.
Some ZywOo's gloriousness. Oh, a long contested heavily here. 4 players for Vitality. Strong opening to deny this from Entropiq. Vitality coming out ahead early on. Entropiq trying to exploit this by going for that mid control, but they might be a little bit too slow here. We'll see the smoke for the cross. The boost for Shox should be good though.
Yeah, he can cover the window and the door for his teammates. Nickelback, his legs are going to get peppered, and Apex will stop the secondary potential bomb carrier from doing anything. Forrester falls as well. 4 players alive for Vitality.
Good spot here. Oh, nice shot from Lackey. That's a good one to get. Apex by Carl looking to deny the pickup of the AK. But if Lackey has help, they might be able to get another nice shot, and then suddenly there's problems for Vitality. The flashbang. Oh, and the swing is beautiful, but somehow Apex, he's so far from the flash, he doesn't get fully blinded, and he's able to tap them down. It's a good effort, though.
With the silence M4, it's so satisfying. It's like he's swatting flies. Apex needs to be careful, down to 18 HP. Not getting what he was looking for, but ZywOo's got something to offer Entropiq in that short position. He knows one's gone beyond the angle. Looking for the flick, there it is, and we see Shox now is here as well. That was close to a headshot into Forrester, but he is alive. That bomb, though, is in a very exposed position, and maybe Entropiq are lucky that it didn't fall down into CT spawn. Forrester trying to rescue it, but, oh, hold on a second. He's gone down, and he hasn't got the bomb, so I don't think he meant to do this, and he's found himself in no man's land. Hostile territory, shark-infested waters. These Shox are not friendly.
It's an AWP. They need to kill him. Great first shot. He knows what that means. A player that deep. Oh, pull out the gun. Oh! In goes Shox. We'll punish that one. And
a gun is out, and he will deliver as he often does, as he always has at this major. Kyojin creeping. There's a flashback support for him. Finds Krad hiding in the corner, but there are teased by Blue as well. More support flashes, but they're running out of those. And Molly's trying to create some space. A great spray, a great burst from Forrester. But Shox has a superior angle with a superior weapon for the job. 2 on 3. Entropiq on the back foot, still with bomb in hand as they move maybe towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, I think it's the case that it's hard for them to read Shox's positioning too. Shox in a great angle, got a better angle, sees the leg. He's going to hit the shot as well. Steady pair of hands on Shox and Nickelback. So this is a free plant. Where does he go?
Yeah, he secured a 4 buy at the very least, and maybe he can do more than that because Kyojin's got 12 HP. So there is a chance for Nickelback. Just needs to land one shot. Heightened armor penetration with the Galil as well. Never mind. And for a place of more comfort, more familiarity, just waiting for these players to come through. They both have defuse kits starting to run out. Starting to line up, Masuta with 4 HP. Will hold on to this lead for Vitality and extend it yet further.
So Vitality really winning the early game so far. Entropiq don't have control, and that's a nasty one from Zywoo. Alien gets the upgrade at least off of the scouts. Apex is on site.
Oh, hold on a second. How on earth is he alive? Gets his bell rung multiple times through the box, but he gets 2 kills from it, Apex. How does he get these frags? What on earth? What kind of sorcery is this? Is there magic involved? Krad, 1 versus 4. They line up for him in the wrong ways as he gets domed. Close casket funerals. A number of flashbangs for retake utility and 2 incendiaries as well. So Shox is committed now with the AWP, which may be lost, maybe given up, but then again, perhaps not. 2 kills so far. Support's on the way. Flashbangs on the way. Shox with 3. Masuta steals the ace from happening, and there's 1 more to find. Alien behind the smoke. How on earth have they held on to this without losing a single player? As I say, that Shox will fall, but they stop the plant from happening. Yeah. Now, if Entropiq are to lose this game, you don't want to be a player who's only got 1 kill. You're going to put all the blame on yourself. We'll see if Krad can do better, because things are getting worse for Entropiq.
Oh. He's stuck down, he snuck through, he jumped off. He's taking down Zywoo. Is there more to be had here? It's looking like Nickelback is still running amok in the mid position. The taps are excellent onto Masuta. But once again, we've seen this story time and again. It's just Alien alone with far too much to do here on the AWP. And he's going to jump straight into this angle. Somehow, though, able to get past it. Knows where one player is, looking for the next. There's got to be somebody out there somewhere. And he's going to find just a shoulder, but can't connect. Shox on site. Just buying time here for the flank. Alien gets shot in the back of the head. And that's a 12-2 scoreline. Vitality. Late long take, but Kyojin's ready. He's got support as well from Zywoo. Oh, that smoke will deny that. So now he's isolated. Can they take him down? Oh, the transfer looking good, but just the one. But one is still going to keep them ahead in the numbers.
Trying to deal with the choke points now, Apex. Krad is just unable to find anything from anything. Last round of the first half. And there's just absolutely nothing doing. They are running out of oxygen.
Yeah.
Waiting on long. Any plays to be had from Entropiq. They want to get them out the way, get that utility out of the way. And there is the opening kill now. The P250 getting off. And again, you can see Krad's holding the flashbang, but Alien may be the only person to swing with it. Okay, Lackey is here as well. Here is the flash, and they have to deliver now. It has to be now. It has to be right now with these USPs. An exchange, but there we go. Apex has been he's being fragged, but Vitality are getting closer to the site, looking to swarm with these T's, with these Glocks. But Nickelback with those Julies. It's now the time for the Julies to strike.
There's Zywoo though, he clears up the site and there's very little left here at this point. Krad is all that stands with the USP until he stands no more. Vitality, 14 rounds.
On the cusp of victory.
Oh, there we go. The Mag 7 comes in. Oh, Lackey, let's go. 2 from the Mag 7. And they've got a 4 versus 3 numbers advantage, but they have... Actually, the weaponry is not great for Vitality, so... They might be trying to bait something out here, but looking to move forward with this, and Forrest has got to be perfect. He gets nothing from this Elian now. He has to deliver something, but also just absolutely nothing from that one. And that's surely the best chance in this round gone. Maybe they should save what they have, as desperate and awful as that sounds.
Entropiq are the mental prisoners of Vitality as the French side look to move to match point and see if they go for it, if they fight till the very end. Apex having some fun now. Moving to match point now to champion stage point. Otherwise, he won't want to be reminded of this one.
Oh, that's big. That's the AK. That's flank. He needs to not die. He needs to not die in this position.
Yeah, containment is key, especially with time on the clock. 15 seconds for the bomb to get planted, trying to stop him from advancing, but surely it's inevitable. The Deagle up close will be good for one, and Krad will land a headshot for that last kill.
Be a lot. At least they can kind of warm themselves up a little bit on Dust 2 against these eco rounds.
Yeah, very nervous territory, but great burst from Lackey. 3 nice kills, leaving Kyojin with a Glock. And yeah, so basically, if you're wondering why he's standing in the Molotov, it reduces the kill bonus.
Or like he's taking the AWP into the tunnels.
Oh dear. Nickelback is a goner. Krad's going to have to do it alone. Maybe now is the time to get those impact frags. Only good for one though. The chain flashes coming through. The support for Vitality is just too great to hold on to long. How does he get more than one frag here? Going for the quick scope versus shots, and he can't go back, he can't go forward any further. So make it awkward, misses every opportunity. Kyojin exploded in the meantime, but can he even push with it? Oh, Elian now, 1 versus 3. There's the first one. He has to succeed, he must deliver here. He has a defuse kit, but there's a double dink from Apex, and Vitality have made it to the champion stage. And how about that for a release of energy?
Absolutely brilliant performance from the French. Vitality, you can see how much it means to them. It's such a relief to make